Considered by many to be one of the greatest YouTube content creators, PewDiePie has recently been at the center of the spotlight for many controversies regarding anti-Semitic comments and hate speech in his videos. To better understand the situation, we must have a better idea of who he is and how he became the internet persona he is today. Welcome to the AF Empire channel, where we focus on influencers, stars, and famous people. If you're interested in this kind of content, then this channel is for you. Make sure to like this video, click on the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell to keep you updated on our recent uploads. Now let's get right into the video and explore the life of PewDiePie and his controversies. Known as Felix Kjellberg, he was born in 1989 in Sweden to two successful parents. He had the benefit of a comfortable childhood where he played lots of video games on his Super Nintendo. However, his obsession for video games didn't begin until he was a teenager. He enjoyed playing them so much that he would even ditch class to go meet up with friends to play. During an interview, he revealed that since Sweden had a lot of gaming culture, he would spend a lot of time in cafes and in his bedroom playing.
So me and my friends, the way we were social was we would go to a net cafe together. It's like, hey, let's all hang out, to go to this dark room where we all just sat and stared in front of screens.
During 2006, Felix had already created a channel by the name of PewDiePie, but had forgotten the password since he wasn't using it much. By working in his grandma's art gallery, he was able to save enough money for a computer during his last year of high school. When 2010 came around, he learned how to edit videos online, so he decided to give YouTube another chance. He went on to create the account we know today as PewDiePie and posted his first ever video, a Minecraft Let's Play, where he would simply play a game and commentate over it. Over the years, this genre of video would rise exponentially in popularity, partly due to PewDiePie's influence on the platform.
What the fuck is that?
At the time after starting the channel, he was enrolled in Chalmers University of Technology, pursuing a degree in industrial economics and technology management. In spite of that, his channel slowly began to gain attention and he started putting more content out daily. He mainly uploaded Call of Duty and Minecraft videos with his commentary, but after posting his playthrough of the horror game Amnesia, many of his subscribers began asking for more and more similar content. In a move that shocked his parents, he dropped out of Chalmers in 2011. However, many people have misinterpreted this story. During an interview in 2017, Felix revealed that he didn't drop out to pursue YouTube, but that he dropped out because I didn't like it. He added that he was bored of his major and he felt like he could not relate to anyone else in school.
I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go if it's optional. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I'll be playing video games. And then I come back in 2 weeks and like all the friend groups are already made and there's just me like, all right, not fitting in anywhere.
The moment he dropped out, his parents cut off his support, so he began finding ways of supporting himself while working on growing his channel. He started selling prints of Photoshop art, worked as a harbor captain, and even a hot dog stand. At the end of 2011, his channel had around 60,000 subscribers, but would rapidly increase in 2012. By July, his channels had reached its first million subscribers and 2 million within the next 2 months. This led to PewDiePie being ranked as the #1 channel in all of YouTube, which helped him secure a deal with Maker Studios, who would help him drive the growth of his channel.
I saw that there was this opportunity over here that seemed insane and it seemed too good to be true, but I wanted to give it a shot at least, and I'm here now and I'm lucky it worked out.
In the following years, Felix began to see an immense spike in growth, hitting one milestone right after another. His channel was surpassing influencers such as Jenna Marbles and Smosh, who already had millions of subscribers before him. In 2013, it was announced that Pewdie had become the most subscribed to channel, having gained more subscribers than any other in the past 2 years. As time kept passing, he kept growing and growing. In 2015, he was named the first person to ever reach 50 million subscribers.
Part of me is like, you know, it's just a number. Really, all I care about is that you guys watch my videos, and that's what really matters. But at the same time, 50 million! Fuck yeah!
Although he has experienced continuous success, not everything that has happened has benefited his channel. Up until 2018, PewDiePie had the most subscribers, but another channel known as T-Series was close to catching up. Many of his subscribers did not want to see him lose his title, so they began the subscribe to PewDiePie meme to rake in more supporters. This led to PewDiePie releasing a diss track which helped him bring in a record-high viewership and secure his spot at the top. These efforts were futile, however, and T-Series eventually took the #1 spot. A couple of months later, PewDiePie released a video asking his fans to please end the subscribe to PewDiePie movement after some fans gratified a war memorial. Today, his channel stands at #5 in subscriber count at 111 million, right behind Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast has taken over me in subscribers, but I have one secret trick up my sleeve.
Aside from this, there have been many other times that PewDiePie has faced criticism online. Around the time he had become the biggest channel, there was a shift in the humor he used and began criticizing YouTube's actions very heavily. He felt that he was being treated unjustly by YouTube, so he threatened to delete his channel as soon as it hit 50 million subs. However, his channel had proven to be a solid source of income for him, and it would be a lot of hard work down the drain. Instead, he deleted one of his secondary channels and claimed that it was a joke all along. This got many sites to write about his temper tantrum, but it wasn't bad enough for him to lose his deals. After so much time online, he felt that he could easily be forgiven by simply apologizing because he thought that there was no limit of what you could say online.
We did it, guys. We hit 50 million thanks to your help. I am now going to delete my channel. Let's do a recap of what happened.
He did know there was a limit though, and he had been going over it for quite some time now. At the time he signed with Maker, a subsidiary of Disney, he almost lost his deal right away. PewDiePie had posted a video reading erotic fan fiction of the movie Frozen, which the CEO did not find very appealing. Another incident like this when he showed up to his own show wearing a shirt with a swastika on it. Apparently had been part of a joke with one of his friends, but he denies having ever worn that shirt. Many people vouched for him and said that he is not an anti-Semite, just someone who doesn't understand their influence over others.
I knew people would be offended, and I knew people wouldn't like it, but I also knew people would see the joke in it and would find it funny. And honestly, the comments when the video came out were like, this is the funniest video I've ever seen.
In February 2017, the WSJ would go on to publish an article regarding the anti-Semitic jokes and Nazi imagery. Albeit some videos were not as harmful and could be explained, they were overshadowed by his bigger mistakes. For example, the time he hired 2 freelancers from India on Fiverr to hold up a sign reading "Death to all Jews" while laughing. He claims he did it to see how far they would go for $5. However, other organizations didn't see it that way. A neo-Nazi organization known as the Daily Stormer believed that PewDiePie really thought and behaved like them, so they felt more entitled to their opinion. Felix does take partial responsibility, but he also blames the general public for mistaking his trolling with real hate.
In Fiverr's defense, I can understand that they don't want their website to be used to spread, anti-Semitic messages, I fully understand that. But it was also not serious. I mean, it was clearly a joke.
As much as he tried to stop the damage from that report, it was already done. At this time, Maker cut ties completely with him and YouTube dropped him as a VIP and canceled his show. He was outraged because of this, so he turned his fan base's attention toward the media outlets, specifically the WSJ. Many of their reporters received countless death threats to the point that some even had to be relocated. After this, PewDiePie's demeanor and humor changed, and he kept on making major mistakes, one that would cost careers outside of YouTube. He started a parody news channel where he covered topics he usually avoided and took a conservative approach to it. A couple of months after the article was released, he was caught on stream using an offensive racial slur, yet he faced no real backlash over it. In his apology, he acknowledged that he can't keep messing up like this, but it is hard to believe due to his past actions.
I'm disappointed in myself because it seems like I've learned nothing from all these past controversies. And it's not that I think I can say or do whatever I want and get away with it. That's not it at all. I'm just an idiot. But that doesn't make what I said or how I said it okay. It was not okay. I'm really sorry if I offended, hurt, or disappointed anyone with all of this.
The past few years for Felix proved to him that getting involved in politics is not worth it. To this day, people find it easy to associate his channel with the far right, which annoys him despite all of his efforts to prove that he doesn't support them. Along with that, he describes the mosque shootings in New Zealand as a big turning point in his career. At the time, subscribe to PewDiePie had been trending and was mentioned by the perpetrator of these attacks right before committing them. He was afraid he would be unable to explain the situation, and he would be accused of inspiring acts of terrorism. But he also did not want to take attention away from the victims and their families by making a statement.
The Christchurch shooter said subscribe to PewDiePie. Out of the respect for the families and victims involved, I chose not to address it any further than on Twitter, where I disavowed the actions taken that day and I gave my sincerest condolences to everyone affected.
Over the course of his channel, he has gone through many ups and downs and has also set historic records. After having one controversy after another, he has recently started taking another approach to avoid them. It seems that he might finally be reverting to the YouTube star we once knew. How do PewDiePie's actions make you feel? Let us know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like this, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. To stay up to date with our videos, hit the bell to be notified when they're uploaded. Thank you for watching and see you next time.